Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to show you how triage works in its most simplest form. So to start with, just in ConnectWise here, I'm going to go and create a ticket. And what I'm going to do here is just simulate effectively a new user coming into your service desk. The request might come in with a summary of, Sarah starts on Monday. Can I have a new user set up? Do you want to set the company here? This, of course, will be linked to the company in the contact based on the email that comes through. And the board that the emails come through to, typically, you would have a dispatch board, perhaps, or it may go through to your service desk team board. And the status, of course, coming in would be set to something like a new status. So if we save this ticket, just to simulate that ticket coming through. So at this point here, Pia will have picked up that ticket and its triage automation will be processing this ticket. And when this happens, it is reading the ticket and it's passing the ticket subject and the body of the ticket through its machine learning model. So once it's done that, it's actually going to determine what the ticket is, if it's a new user ticket or a terminate and so on. And then using the rules that are configured within triage, it will then set the status, type, subtype, and item of the ticket. It can also set custom fields on the ticket and move the ticket to a different board. So if I refresh this now, we can actually see that triage has run on this ticket, because if I go down the bottom, the ticket is now moved to a different board and its status is of course new, but you might set that to an assigned status or some other status. And then we've got the type, subtype, and item set to new user because Pia has correctly determined that this would be a new user setup. So this is what it looks like from within the ticketing system. If we go over to live packages within Pia, just going to refresh this. So I can actually see up the top here, this is the triage automation that ran 1 minute ago. And if I expand out this one here, I can actually see a log of what triage actually did with that ticket. So you can see, just reading through this, triage is active, which means it's running. The AI condition score passed, so Pia was 92.5% confident that it was a new user request, which is greater than our threshold of 60%, which of course is configurable as well. We found a mapping, so we do need to, of course, map from our AI classifications where we say that our AI thinks it's a new user. We then map that to the type, subtype, and item that you've configured for triage. We can see it setting those properties here. And then coming further down, it will then execute a routing rule. And at that point, that's where it actually changes the board, the status, and other properties on the ticket if you wish it to do so. And that's it. That's the most basic demonstration of Pia triage. I'll have a few more videos which cover more in-depth configuration of triage, and then more advanced videos later on about how you can customize triage to get it to do exactly what you want it to do. Thanks.